we come back, babies, and what are they up to? But first, the chimps.
I don't really want this. I guess I'll take it. If you're somehow not familiar with dumpster diving, it's a pretty simple concept. You see something that someone else is getting ready to throw away, you go and you take it for yourself. Now, this can be anything that's been curbed. This could be something that's actually been put into a dumpster. There's a whole community of people on Reddit that will go from business to business to try to save discarded items. A lot of businesses will just throw out their seasonal items if they haven't sold by the end of the season. Some of these people are even brave enough to rescue food that has been thrown out by different grocery stores. I myself have never been that brave or that desperate, but at some point, who knows? Being expired is one thing, but foods also get thrown out for being unsafe to eat. How do I know this protein powder doesn't have a recall? That shit's gonna be 90% lead. You could stick a magnet to that. So I was introduced to dumpster diving by my dad's second wife when I was about 12 or 13. It was just after the housing crisis. Just about every mom was trying to find some way to make money. My friend's mom legitimately drove door to door collecting sample cereal boxes from the newspaper. And I mean no hate. As you can see by the name of my channel, I am the greediest of Gregs. Usually the best time to go would be right after college students moved out, usually because they were there with daddy's money and didn't really understand the value of anything yet. Legitimately, I'm talking about houses that had hundreds of dollars of Nerf guns laying out on their curb. And for a 12-year-old, that was like a dream come true. I lived in a shack in my dad's backyard at the time, and while it may not have been up to code, so to speak, and had plenty of room for my stuff. If you look back through my old videos, I bet half of the furniture I have at the time was just from the trash. These videos used to be genuinely so fucking scuffed, man. For example, this desk right here behind my head, that is from the trash. The chair that I'm sitting in is from the trash. I didn't have a tripod yet, so I'm recording on my phone on top of a wooden contraption that I built myself so it could hold the phone, stacked on top of as many books as I can find, stacked on top of another chair that, yes, I found in the trash. And I actually still have that chair today, so, oh my God, I was such a fucking mess. This over here, if you notice the logo, is actually an original Xbox kiosk that our next door neighbor for some reason had. Her son decided to get rid of it, so I literally just rolled it into the garage as my 13-year-old self, trying not to kill myself by having it fall on me. I had this for many, many years. I think I had that up until 2024, and now the guy in the video played, he has that now. So, okay, so you probably can't tell because my room is a mess of garbage. This right here is like a 4 or 5 foot tall bear that we found on the side of the road. We washed him, we restitched him, and he actually ended up going to my dad's second wedding. Great hair, by the way. Good. Jesus Christ. That's really bad. I'd consider myself a casual dumpster diver. I don't actually run into dumpsters to collect trash from them. I'm too scared of dumpster juices and disease and fleas and whatnot. But there are people that will legitimately do this every day, and I'm sure that they actually make a good profit on it. Now, there are companies around here that make the majority of their money by scrapping things they find on the side of the road, and I know that there have to be YouTube channels whose entire purpose is just to take trash furniture and repurpose it. And that's a good thing. It's very economical, it's ecologically positive, but the only thing is, you could let me have that stuff. Definitely a casual when it comes to dumpster diving. I know there are people that will genuinely dive into dumpsters to collect things that may or may not be valuable, but for me, I'll just see something I like on the side of the road and go, hey, you looking cute, you looking fine. You got anywhere to be tonight? My squat rack that I also found on the side of the road was actually too big to fit in my car. So I parked my car on the side of the road, picked it up with both my hands, and ran it home. I actually did have to run home with it because I had to pick up Jamie from Starbucks and he had already been waiting for like an hour. But given the circumstances, I think it's understandable to make him wait a little longer. Lots of things in this very room are actually dumpster dived. I mean, minus the pile I have in the corner for later in the video. I used to have a boss that whenever he got new equipment, he would just throw the old stuff out. No, he wouldn't resell it so he could buy the new stuff. He would literally just throw it in the trash. I don't know if he was just extraordinarily independently rich or what. This light, that was his. Several of these C-stands that you see sitting around the room, those were his. This light right here, the one lighting Jesus right now, that's from him. This GoPro Hero 7 Black and all of its accessories, he threw away. He literally just threw it away. in the garbage, and I had to fish it back out. And yeah, it's mine now. It's mine. You can't have it back. Sorry, man. Actually, I'm not sorry. That guy was a genuine predator. I don't actually care. This guy, which featured in a couple videos from 2022, actually also came from that boss. But I don't really have room for him on set anymore, so you can go. Oh, this guy actually, this was the first thing that my stepmom showed me that got me into dumpster diving. These fuckers are not cheap online either. These things, I think, are kind of a collectible. The little organizer thing over there that you can't actually see, I got that from the trash just last week. So don't worry, I'm not retired. I'm still collecting trash. I got this cooler from some neighbors that I think got evicted. I did wait like a week to make sure that nobody was gonna come and get this. It's kind of shitty anyway, but it still works. I use it to bring my groceries from time to time. As I said, college move-in and move-out is usually the best time to find things on the curb. For example, these were just sitting out sometime last year after move-in. I still need to give these to my brother. He's the one that actually liked 40K. Last but not least of the stuff that I still have, I got a collection of 3 of these chairs in pretty good condition today. They're actually made of real wood, which is an upgrade because we've been sitting on shitty card table chairs for the last 3 fucking years. But look how much money I saved by just waiting to find it in the trash. $75. As you can see, dumpster diving can actually net you with a lot of cool stuff. Now, you do have to be careful. You have to respect other people's boundaries. You have to check the local laws in your area to make sure that you can actually do this legally. A lot of people on the Reddit dumpster diving community will actually keep hush-hush what businesses they're dumpster diving at because they are litigious and they will call the cops on you. If you do this, you're doing it at your own risk. I claim no liability for any of this. And as you all know, as long as you claim that you're not liable, you're not. Another good benefit of dumpster diving is that it is genuinely environmentally friendly. Why go to the store and buy something brand new that was probably made by slaves that's of shittier quality than something you can find for free on the side of the road? As I said, we were rocking card table chairs for 3 years. Now, would those have probably lasted a couple more years? Well, sure. But I don't think I'm ever gonna have to buy dining room chairs again. It's very rare that you're actually going to cause harm by taking somebody else's trash. In my eyes, it's a win for the person. They get rid of whatever they're trying to get rid of. You get something new, and you don't have to go out and buy something that you would otherwise have to spend money on. It's good for the environment. It can save you money. And who knows, maybe while you're out there, you'll find life's real treasure. Love. All right, see you next video. We're going to talk about monkeys. Whoa, hey dude, you almost hit me with that.